do? It's your boy, it's your host. Hold on, before I get to the hosting thing, listen. Welcome to another episode of Massive Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Maz Double, and I got my co-host with me, Loose Cruz. What it do? Hey. And guess what, y'all? We got another special guest from y'all, man. Another dope artist from my community. And he goes by the name of Prince Reggie. What it do, Prince Reggie?
What it do?
Oh my God, that's my guy right there.
You know what I'm saying? Prince Reggie be the name. Watch me nails what I'm saying.
Yo, listen. First of all, I want to thank you and I want to welcome you and thanking you to come to my podcast and join me and Loose Cruz for a dope interview with you, man, because we're about to shed light on you, man. A lot of people want to know, who you are, and that those that don't never met you, they want to know. You know what I'm saying? So Definitely. We're here to introduce our local talent that's been just prospering with the music and entrepreneurship out here in the city. Yo, but before we get into all that, listen, we're in season 2 of the episode of our podcast. We're in season 2, and this is the first episode of the year, episode 1, basically 13. This is episode 13, but this is episode 1 of the season 2, and the first guest we brought up is Prince Reggie. You heard? Let's go.
I appreciate it, man.
You're welcome, man. You already know what it is, man.
Fire. This is fire.
I appreciate you coming through, man.
This is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I'm excited about it too because now me and Loose Cruz, we're able to use our platform to just shed light on other people, and that's what it's all about, bro. We got to shed light on other people.
Absolutely,
right, man. Though? How you feel about shedding light?
I feel
on other
good,
people?
Man. I feel like everybody deserves to get that little opportunity.
Yes.
One, there's all types of walks of life that people got their platforms that they get to showcase everybody in their towns, their city.
Yep.
And this is by far our platform.
Yes.
So any artist, any entrepreneurs, clothing, whatever it is,
business, whatever.
Take the time to come and shout out and rock with my nigga Dub. You know what I'm saying? Because him and Luke's gonna put you on.
You heard?
You know what I'm saying?
DM me if you're doing something popping in the community and you're getting your audience is looking at you and you want to sit down and talk with your boy. Come, DM me, man. DM me on IG, DM me on Facebook. Hit me up on all platforms, Maz Double, or you can even hit up Loose Cruz, LUZCRUZ on all platforms as well. Just, for those that don't know,
Easy to remember.
Yeah, easy to remember. You feel me though? So man, how you feeling? First of all, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's, my brother. Happy New Year's.
How was your holidays, man? Let's start with that.
My holidays was good, man. Again, I can't complain. Babies are happy. My kids and everybody good.
Shout out to the family.
Moving. Yes.
Shout out to the family, man. Shout out to the babies.
Getting comfortable with my new place and everything else.
Congratulations on your new place.
On that aspect.
Congratulations on that.
Just working, staying out the way and just working.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on all that.
Thank you.
So basically you're starting the new year in a fresh new home.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's a great feeling. Changing is always great.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that sounds amazing to me. New changes, new things. 2026 is going to be amazing for all of us. Yeah, for my guy Prince Reggie, for Maz Double, for Loose Cruz, and even for you guys watching. We're going to have an amazing year, guys. You heard?
That's it.
That's what it's all about. I'm putting it out in the air right now. And I believe in that, because I'm in a position right now where I feel amazing.
Yeah.
So I want to pour that out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? This energy.
2025 was not about losses. It was lessons. Mm-hmm. Take that L and turn it from a loss to a lesson. So 2026, you got a whole lot of winning to do from all the lessons you learned from 2025.
You hear them? Gems, man. That's all we're going to be doing out here is giving out gems to the people, man. So right now we're about to start this off nice.
Yes,
I want to start off with, where are you from? For the people that don't know, where are you from? Where were you born? Where were you raised? All that. Let the people know a little bit about you that.
I was born in Springfield and raised in Holyoke.
See, I didn't even know that. I didn't know you was born in Springfield. That's fire.
Yeah, I was born in Springfield and I was raised in Holyoke. I come from South Holyoke. I lived in South Holyoke and chilled in the flats all my life, all the way up Highlands, Mid Holyoke, wherever, anywhere in Holyoke, I was always there.
Always there.
From South Holyoke, literally, or in the flats with the guys in the PJs.
Yeah. Shout out to Springfield. Shout out to the flats. Shout out to South Holyoke.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the whole 413, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So you was born in Springfield. You was raised in Holyoke. Yep. Where did you go to school at? Like for the people that don't know, they want to know what schools did you go to?
I started. I started in Morgan.
Okay. Shout out to Morgan.
Yeah. And then from Morgan, I went to Donahue.
Yeah.
From Donahue, I ended up getting into some behavioral shit. So they sent me. I couldn't go to Holyoke schools no more from there. So I ended up in Chicopee.
Okay. Shout out to Chicopee.
I went to Bellamy in middle school, and that was like 8th grade, and then 9th grade.
Yep.
High school, whatever, I was in Chicopee High. I used to ride my bike from South Holyoke all the way to fucking all the way to Chicopee High in the morning time.
Yeah, man. And the reason we brought that up is because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are gonna be watching.
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, yo, I went to school with Reggie. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They're gonna be excited to see that, and that you're shouting out the schools, and it's gonna bring them back memories. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're going back that far. To that, you know, so shout out to the schools, man.
Yes.
And any kids out there in school, stay in school, man. School's really good for you, man. It really is, man.
Yes.
Shoot, so what else we got? So boom, school, you know, what else? When did you start music? When did you start doing music? That's because, you know, you do music, so I want to know what's up with that. When did you start doing music? What age?
Music's always been a part of my family.
Yeah.
Like, my dad played música de trío, like
shout out to dad.
Latino music. My dad played guitar, so he would sing with 2 of his buddies, or you know, with groups and stuff like that.
That's fire.
I was able to, you know, pick up and carry his suitcase with the guitars and be able to go show to show and watch my father do what he did. Then I had one of my uncles. He played the trumpet, and he played with the Gran Combo.
That's fire.
So in these aspects, that music has always been in my blood. And
yeah, see, I didn't even know that. That's why I'm asking these questions. You're telling me that's amazing.
Yeah.
You come from that musical background.
Yep. So
that's fire.
Having that, my sister-in-law was a big influence on like hip hop and R&B stuff for me, because
that's who introduced you to hip hop.
Yeah, my sister-in-law Jasmine. Like,
shout out to Jasmine, man, for real.
She was honestly the one that would sit there and babysit us. You know what I'm saying? So she would look out and she would always play Lauryn Hill. She was always playing the Jodeci. She was always playing the True Hills. So I used to love the R&B music. I used to love the melodic vibes of what you really got with those music, because those music, that type of music really put you in a different type of mind frame. It made you feel exactly how they were saying. Yeah. If they were in love, you was in love.
Yeah.
You know, if they were angry, you angry, you know?
Yeah.
So it worked out, but I had a passion for that. And then as I got older, my brother Siggy put headphones on me.
Shout out to Siggy too. That's my guy right there.
Zigzag. You know what I'm saying? My brother Siggy put headphones on me one day, and it was Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
DMX.
After that, there was no turning back.
You heard? Shout out to DMX. Rest in peace, DMX.
Rest in peace, the legend.
Yeah, the legend, man. That's fire.
So.
Shout out to them, man, for introducing you to that world. And that's why, you know, you brought up R&B and everything, and I wanted to shed light as well on that, because not only are you a rapper, but you also do melodic.
Yeah.
So that's why when you're bringing up this R&B, now I see where you got inspired from to do that, because you're dope with the melodic, bro.
Thank you, brother.
He's really loose. You never heard him melodically, but this guy's nasty with the melodic stuff too, and he's been doing it for years in that way. Yeah. And even when I first met you, when I moved back from Florida, you know, and I met you and you was doing that, it was a different twist.
Yeah.
And I was inspired by that, because that's fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because usually we grew up on rap. And then when you run across an artist that knows how to do this melodic stuff, it was different. It was very different, and it was dope. Coming from a Boricua to do a melodic, this is years ago. We're talking, what, like 12, 13 years ago?
Yeah.
When I first met him, and he was doing that before that.
And this was I wasn't even trying to do like R&B melodic. I was really trying to like rap
with the melodic.
I was trying to pop my shit with the singing to do it completely different. And so
hold up. Before the 8 Boogies, the J.I.'s, all that.
Yes, this is.
That's why I want to shed light on that.
I started doing like melodic stuff in like 06, 07.
You heard? That's almost what, like 19 years ago? Like 20, almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, I started doing
That's
that.
That's why I want to shed light on that.
So you haven't done it since then?
He still does it.
I still do it.
Yeah, he still has it. He still has it.
Sample.
I got R&B songs, or I did the song I Want More. I did a remake to
what song? Yeah, it has the melodic.
It's called I Want More.
I Want More.
It's a remake to the song with I Keep Money All Around Me. Yeah. And whatever, how he said it. So I flipped it. Yeah. He made it from a song to the girls, and I flipped it and turned it into a trap song. So I said,
but with melodic stuff.
Yes. So I said, I keep money all around me, serving fiends in a hand. Yeah. You gotta watch it who be around me. I see the D's round again. No, I'm getting 10, 20s, 50s, and them hundreds. I gotta stack it on because I know
that's enough. I'm right. So how you feel about that?
A concert.
Yeah.
It's little things like that.
But now that you hear him, Even
No,
just
but
with that
I like
little
it.
bit, you could tell that he got some, he knows how to.
Yeah, but I
mess with
like
the
it because
vocals.
it reminds me of old school music.
Yeah.
That's the type of music I grew up on.
90s, yeah.
Yeah. So it
80s,
gives me that
90s,
vibe.
2000,
So I
early
like it.
2000s. Yeah, so I'm happy he gave you a little sample. But the song's called I Want More.
Yes.
And I think everybody should go to his page, Prince Reggie Online, and go stream I Want More if you want to hear more
You can
of the
stream
melodic,
it.
you
The
know?
video's out. I did a video. We shot the video in South Holyoke, Old Demeanor.
Who shot the video?
Dubby.
Dubby, shout out to
Taekwondo,
Dubby. Yeah, he shot Lord Forgive Me for me.
Yes, man.
And he shot Mathematics for me. Yo, that's fire.
Yes,
You know,
I've been
shout out to
shooting
Dubby.
videos with Dubby for years, man.
Shout out
He
to
was
Dubby.
really, like, before like the main videos that I shot with other people, he was just like my main guy to go to.
Yeah, he's fire.
Yeah.
We worked with him, man. He's fire.
Absolutely.
You met Dubby. He's the one that shot. You went
Lord
to
Forgive- the one over here?
Mathematics with Lurch. Remember?
Yep.
Well, he shot and you met him. He was the one that he was with the camera.
Con la cámara.
Yeah, he was fire.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Dubby, man.
Shout
a lot
out
of people
to my
should tap
nigga
in with
Dub.
him. Yeah, he's
Yes.
dope. And he got some amazing prices, man. Go tap in
Absolutely.
with Dubby.
He is budget friendly. Just
Yeah, he
don't short
is.
him. You heard?
Don't
Just
short him. You heard?
He
So-
gives you great quality.
He does.
It's up
He
to you
does.
It's up to you to give the performance because he makes it work.
He does make it work. He's pretty dope, man, with the camera and the editing. He's really nasty.
Yes.
So boom, I Want More. You know what I'm saying? And who recorded I Want More?
I want more. I think Tyler Gifted. Yeah, Tyler
Did?
Gifted.
Shout out to Tyler Gifted.
Tyler Gifted recorded I Want More. I think that was one of the
Shout out
last
to Tyler
songs that I
Gifted.
was able to record with Tyler.
Yeah.
Because he got on his journey. You know what I'm saying? So
he's fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got to get you on the show, Tyler, so we can shed light on about your craft, your career,
So,
everything.
you know, definitely Tyler was the one that recorded that one. And
Yeah.
I recorded with Tyler a lot. Again,
Now, does Tyler still have a studio and all that, or he moved
at
it?
the moment, Tyler's focusing on his career. From my
Is he?
understanding,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
and I'll let him elaborate.
Yeah,
more on his.
Matter of fact, we're gonna get you on there. We got to
But,
talk about that.
You know, I had to work and find other engineers.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do the same thing. I work with different people.
Absolutely.
Yep. I
in
move
that
around.
aspect,
That's
at
cool,
the
man.
moment, I'm in Paper City Studios.
That's where you're at now.
Yeah, with my boy Sean.
Shout out to
the Source.
Sean. Yeah, let's shed light on Sean
You know what
and
I'm saying?
Paper City Studios. That's in Holyoke as well.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty dope. Yeah, I think I've seen a couple clips and of you in the studio working with him. Now, is he the one that's been recently recording your vocals and everything? Yeah, they sound good. He's pretty dope.
He's the one who made the beat for Here's Reggie.
He did?
Yeah.
For this one right here? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fire. We'll probably play it out. Hopefully they don't copyright me, but I'll play a little snippet of it in a little bit.
Word, I let him play the song.
You
Yo.
heard?
Don't be doing that to my man.
We got the artist right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let us play that. You feel me? What else? What else do we want to know? We want to know also. So you were inspired by DMX. We were just talking about the DMX. And then what else? What else you got? Look, Luce, you got something? What's up? You want to ask a question already? You want to get into it?
Oh, you know I always do.
All right, give him.
I know you got some good ones.
Yeah, give him a question. Give him a
You've been
question.
watching the podcast.
Let's go. I'll be on point.
All right. So, first question is, how do you balance your time in the studio with other commitments such as a job or your family?
That's a great question, Luce. And if you needed to repeat it, she will too.
I balance it by, for the most part, I take care of my daddy duties and my regular basis. I'm a full-time dad.
Yeah,
So
that's fire.
on that aspect, between my wife and kids and everybody else, I make sure to try to do my best to spread my time
That's
evenly
number one,
and take
yeah.
care of what I got to take
Yes.
care of. And then for my job, seeing as I'm a personal barber, I travel. So
Yep.
usually a lot of my busier days are from Wednesday to Saturday.
Yep.
So I try to take Monday and Tuesday to get at least 2 hours in the studio to go record, either while my kids are at school and or before bedtime while they're doing their little basketball practices or whatever the case may be.
That's
I try
fire.
to take that time to get an hour in.
That's dope, man. Yeah, he's a barber. I wanted to shed light. Before you get to the next question, Luz, let's talk about that. How long you been cutting hair for?
Almost 2 decades. 18,
Almost 2 you
18
heard?
years.
Yeah, man. He's almost like we're going to say a celebrity barber, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Because my guy Yola's a celebrity in the town right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
feel me, though?
I
So
cut
he's a
lot of
celebrity
people's hair,
barber.
man.
He
Shout out
cuts
to
cuts
God.
regular people here, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But that's dope, man. Balancing, that was a great question, Luz. You got another one, Luz? What's up? I know you do.
Yep. What are you working on at the moment?
Like what? Like what specific? Like what
Working on,
song?
like
Or,
it could be a song, or
Yeah.
it could be other things.
yeah,
that
because I
he's
know you
doing
also
other than
do
music.
clothes. You're a designer
Yes.
for clothes.
Yes.
So, he does clothes. What else are you working on right now in the current? Is it clothes or is it music? Are you working on
At
an
the
album?
moment, I got A couple singles that I want to be pushing out for this year.
Fire.
I got hella freestyles.
Are these singles out now? And if they are, mention them.
These singles are not out yet.
Okay,
these are
they're
songs,
coming.
These are songs that are going to be brand new for 2026.
They're coming. Fire, fire.
On that aspect, maybe possibly releasing a mixtape and or an album.
Fire. Shout out to that. And what producers are you working with on these projects? Are you working with different producers, or is there specific producers that you're working with?
At the moment, I'm working with between my dude Sean.
Okay.
And my guy Chuck Platinum.
Okay.
Chuck Platinum, he makes a lot of dope beats. You know what I'm saying?
He does. Is he from? Are they both
He's
from out here?
Nah, Chuck's from New York.
New York.
You know what I'm saying? He's from the BX.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about New York because you be going to New York a lot too. You've been doing that.
So
that's how you met him, going to New York?
I met Chuck in Florida actually when I went to Florida to do the shows out there.
Fire.
And
shout out to Florida.
He ended up being one of the guys that ended up being with us. So I met him, and again, man, it ended up, build bonds with people as you are human. You know? So ended up building a good relationship and bond with him, and then I told him, like, yo, I want to do this. I want to do that. And he done sent me a couple of samples, like, right down the alley, like, where I'm going
where
with
you
it.
was at with it.
Yeah,
fire.
He's like, send me what you think of this. And I sent him a little bit of what I had for vocals or for verse. Man, that man flipped the whole page on me.
He know how to do it. He know how to do it. Yeah,
he's a lot older, too, and he's been in the hip-hop game for a long time. So
he's well-groomed. He knows what's up.
So he knows how to fit into my catalog in a sense. With that real raw, rugged hip hop.
Fire.
And then using the melodic for certain things, he knows how to bring in that 90s,
Damn,
80s.
That's fire. See, that's dope. Shout out to Chuck, man.
Yes, so shout out to my guy Chuck.
Yeah, man. Is he in Florida? Is he in Florida producing? That's where he's at? Or
he's up north.
He's in New York?
Yeah, he's up north.
Okay. What part of New York?
From the Bronx.
From the Bronx. Shout out to the BX, man.
Yes, sir.
Right, I just came from New York too. I was in New York for like 2 weeks ago. It was dope.
Yeah, I was out there in I think November the last time I was out there.
And you done a lot of shows in New York too.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Let's talk about that, man. Who you opened up for in music, like doing shows? You ever opened up for anybody?
I've opened up for Joel Ortiz, Joe Button, Freddie Gibbs, Juvenile.
You heard?
Noriega.
See, I didn't know that. Juvenile, that's fire.
Yeah, Noriega. Dave East, Jordan Lucas when he came to the Mass Mutual
I was there.
Center.
I did that one.
Yep.
I did that one. Y'all, we opened up Jordan Lucas. Yeah. Rest in peace,
Axel Leon.
Rest in peace, Extraordinaire. He was there.
Yes,
he performed.
Extraordinaire as well.
There.
Yes.
Yep.
Axel. For Axel, I've done a lot of competitions.
I like Axel. Axel's fire.
Axel Leon's nasty.
Yeah, he's nasty. Shout out to Axel Leon.
I've done a lot of competitions through Infamous Amadeus, where
fire. Shout out to
Shady
Infamous
4-5 and them.
Yeah. That's
Jeez, man, there's a lot of names that I can't even like pinpoint right off the rip.
But you named a lot already and for you to remember. And if you're missing more, that's a crazy catalog.
On P.
Wow.
I opened up for On P. And what's crazy is I won a competition for XM Radio to go for an interview.
Yeah.
And Fivo Foreign. I don't know how to
Fabio Foreign.
Yeah,
shout out to Fabio Foreign. Yep.
He was in that competition.
Was he?
He didn't win the competition, but a year later he blew up with
Big Drip. With his Big Drip. Yep.
How
so
crazy
he was there before the
he was in the competition, him and his guys and all of that, and they were rapping, introducing that New York style drill.
So you met him before Big Drip.
Yes.
Ain't that crazy?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's how the game is. The world's small, and then you just never know who might blow up next.
Nah, man, you really don't. Again, I treat people accordingly. I don't care about no status or none of that.
Nah, we don't.
I treat you as a human. If you got morals and values, then by all means we can conversate.
Yeah, you heard? That's what we stand by, man. It's real stuff. You got a great history of music. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm happy I brought you up here so that people could hear this. You know what I'm saying? And shed light on that because people got to know all this stuff about Reggie. Prince Reggie, man. And so let's go back. Now that I mentioned Prince Reggie, how did you get the name Prince Reggie? Like, what made it? When did you put that name to yourself? And like, tell us about Prince Reggie.
So, as you know, I used to go by R.E. Double.
Yeah, okay, I do know that. Yes.
So I used to go by
double, double. I was double.
Yep, and now you E double. So it works out perfect. But I used to go by RE double, and I was always symbolizing the 2 G's in Reggie.
Fire. But you were my bad. You were DUBBLE.
Yes.
And I was DOUBLE. So 2 different doubles.
Yep.
But then go ahead. Let's keep going with that story.
I did that, and so after a while, there was already somebody that had RE double.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's already I think 2 people that have the name, you know.
Now, do you know from where? Out here or different places?
Nah, they're from a whole nother. I think one of them's from Canada.
Yeah,
you know, to be
Instagram
exact.
or like
no,
YouTube?
This is not even YouTube. This is like ASCAP BMI type of thing.
Oh, like official.
Yeah.
Oh, like official.
So
yeah,
they're everywhere. You can find these guys everywhere.
Okay.
So on that aspect, I had to change the name. So.
Yo, but Prince Reggie, I ain't gonna lie, is way better than REW.
Yeah, but it fits because
it fits way better.
Both of my family lineage, I did my family history. You know, in order to know where you're going, you gotta know where you've been.
Boom, you heard?
So
shout out to that.
Did my family history. On my father's side, we are royalty. My father's, I think, 10th generation king from King Ferdinand that came from
that's fire.
A Criollo family.
Look at that.
From the Ortiz family or whatever
that's
the case.
History.
So, rightfully so, me and my brothers are princes from my father's side.
Yeah.
And then on my mother's side, my great-great-grandfather was a cacique for the Taínos.
Okay.
A cacique
you hear this?
A cacique is a Taíno tribe, a Taíno chief.
Yes.
So we come from royalty on both sides of the family.
Fire, bro.
Which rightfully so gives me the name Prince Reggie.
Yeah, man, I love it.
You know,
I love it. That whole he broke it down like official, and he went back to like the heritage and like real.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, man.
Yeah.
And you know, and then he's Prince of the city, man. Like you know, like what city? Holyoke, right? That's
yes,
what.
Yeah,
I love that. See.
And I say Prince of the city
it.
because at the end of the day, Holyoke, Chicopee, Springfield, anything that has to do to 413.
Prince, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the Prince of the 413.
For real, because nobody else calls himself the Prince of that. So you know, Reggie claiming that, and that's
Absolutely.
what it is. Stamped and sealed.
You know, and it takes a lot to carry this little bit away from the throne that you sit on. You know,
true.
Again, I didn't sit here and push myself to be into I'm higher or better than nobody. No, I put the name. I put the name because of my family and my history.
Yeah.
My lineage. Other than that, I go about the 413 and
Fire.
I look at everybody as 413 royalty.
You heard?
Any artist, anybody else, this is the mob. We the 413 royalty.
You heard?
Like you can't come around here without knowing every single body around here.
You heard?
And having something to say without nobody around here going and double back.
Exactly.
You
You feel me? Yeah, he's breaking it down for real, and everything he's saying, he's correct. It makes so much sense and it's real. It's just so authentic, and I love it. Yeah, man. Thank you for sharing your name. You know, Prince Reggie, man. Luce, let's go. What you got, Luce? Let's go with Luce.
Let's do it. She be over there with the heavy hitters.
I'm thinking. All right. All right. So you just say that you're working on some project with more music.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us or let us know like a couple people that you're working with?
Mm-hmm. Artist-wise, features or whatever. Yeah, you already told us about the producers. Artist-wise, who are you working with? Artist-wise.
Artist-wise,
great question, Luce.
I got some bangers with Belly.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Yola.
Again, for everybody that knows, he raps in his own way and his own swag and his own thing. Mm-hmm. I brought him into my world, so I got him to rap the way that I know him.
And that's fire.
You know, I really got him to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all gonna feel his pain, or y'all gonna hear him pop his shit for real.
And these songs ain't out yet?
No, these are not.
We can't wait to hear that,
you
man.
know. So I got songs with him. I got songs with my little bro. Cappuccino, you know what I'm saying? And that's Product Lace. He does clothing.
Shout out to Product Lace, man.
You know, so I got songs with him. I'm gonna be working on songs with Bo. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Bo. I think I heard of Bo.
Yeah, Bo. He's E-Block.
Yeah, I heard of Bo. Yeah, shout out to Bo too.
Bo,
he's fire.
Spank and all of them. You know what I'm saying?
He's
shout
fire.
out to the guys.
Yeah,
shout out to E-Block and them.
Yeah, he's fire. He's fire.
Yes,
I know Bo through Darius. Shout out to Darius.
Yep.
That's my guy.
Yep.
That's my cousin's man. So they're friends.
Jay and them.
So Darius, you know, shout out to Darius. Shout out to Bo. Bo's fire.
Yes, he's nasty.
Gotta get him up here on the podcast to talk about all that. Yeah, he's nasty.
That boy nasty.
He's fire. Shout out to Bo, man, for real.
Gonna be working with him.
Who else?
Obviously, I'm definitely reaching out to the guys, you know, Swiffy, Mark, and them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Tapping
Swiffy's fire. Yep.
And Old Demeanor.
Mercamal's fire.
You know what I'm saying? I probably even try to lock in something with Lil Axel. He does reggaeton.
Axel. Yep.
He does reggaeton.
I just seen him on Friday. I told him, we got to bring you on the podcast. So
yeah, I started getting him together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Last barber was chopping him. When I catch you, whoever was cutting his hair, my nigga, I'm unplugging your clippers. You heard?
Yo, whatever barber that was, you guys better stop.
You heard?
Stop cutting like that.
You retired, man. You fired.
Hold on, we're gonna put this one on. Wait, not that. We're gonna put this one on. We're gonna put this one on for that barber.
That's
For that, whoever did that. For all the shitty barbers out there, excuse my language.
Yes, man.
This is
you
for
gotta
y'all.
just put the clippers up, yo. So, but yeah, man, I'm honestly just trying to work. I got songs with Ricky Bats.
Yep,
you know
shout out
saying?
to Ricky Bats. Yes, yes. He's fine.
I got songs with another kid from our area. He's nasty, but he's just real timid, and he doesn't, he's not really one for the limelight like that. His name
He'll
is
come out of
Idol.
his shell. He'll come out of who?
What's his Idol.
Idol.
Remember the song? I did a song Focus with him.
I don't think I heard it.
It's on YouTube. This Dubby shot that video as well. This is maybe 8 years ago or so.
Now is he rappy or is he melodic?
He's like the J. Cole of our area.
Is he?
Nigga,
That's fire.
Yes.
Shout out to that.
I can honestly say
Idol? Shout out to Idol.
Idol, yes.
That's fire.
Bro, I'm one that I give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
I support everybody.
We're gonna shed light on
Whether you
that.
trash, whether you're good, whether you're okay, whether you make something dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna support you and I'm gonna tell you, yo, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, Prince Reggie's like that. Yes, he is.
At the end
and
of
I'm
the
the
day,
same way. I do that with people.
We've never been nobody to hate on nobody.
We acknowledge them and we give them their flowers, and I love doing that.
Everybody
stuff,
deserves that because at the end of the day, when we were coming up, not too many people wanted to support or give us that.
Nah, and
every time I see you out there, you was with the clothes or whatever, yo, whether it was $5, $10, you see me with my kids going to get groceries.
Yeah.
Yo, I'll be right back. I want something, or yo, I'm giving up something here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to support my guys because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna do this shit for us but us,
Yes,
we gotta build this ship ourselves in order for people to want to come over here.
Yeah,
The same way,
right.
look, it's how many people went to Atlanta after they done seen the movement go up there, over
feel
there.
me? Yeah.
How many people want to move to Texas now that they seen the movement?
Yeah, you're right.
Because it started off with California, from California, Midwest, from Midwest, now it's, boom, boom. And people too scared to go to Chicago with that. So, they trying to go to Texas, Atlanta, and all these other places.
But now we got Mass.
Yes, now we got Massachusetts, and Massachusetts is its own entity. You know what I'm saying? It's comprised of a lot of different cultures. But
it is.
mainly we are Boricuas. We are 100% Boricua out here. You got a lot of Domis. You've got Indians. You've got
African
Americans, Russians.
Everybody.
You've got a little bit of everything.
Mexicans. There's even Mexicans out here. Everybody. Shout out to Asian. There's everybody.
Yes, well, you know what I'm saying?
A melting pot of everybody.
Yes,
we love everybody.
We are a little bit of everything. So multicultural is, I think, an understatement for our area.
I love multicultural. I love culture, different cultures. I love it.
And we tend to come together for our communities.
Yeah.
Whether it's West Indian music and festivals, whether it's the Italian festivals, whether it's the Puerto Rican festivals, whether we all seem to, and look, St. Patrick's Day is one of the biggest things, and we host one of the biggest parades and everything else for Holyoke. You understand?
The St. Patrick's Day, because Holyoke was originally an Irish town.
Absolutely.
Back in the 50s, 60s,
50s, 60s.
Yeah, it was an Irish town, and it still is. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But a lot of Boricuas are out there, kind of taking over. But we're not. Irish are still out there. Shout out to our Irish people.
Yes.
If you ask Boricuas, they'll say, "Yo, we're taking over," but now we're not taking over.
And that's and a lot of, again, this goes back to the history of Boricuas and Irish. If people know about, and I don't want to get too crazy about it, but Juan Albizu Campo was a revolutionary for the Boricuas.
Okay.
And he was the first Puerto Rican to graduate from Harvard University.
Look at that, man. We're giving y'all jewels out here.
The fire part about it is he got into revolutionary by going and tapping in with the Irish revolutionaries to help them become free because of the oppression that they were going through here in Mass.
Bro, you dropping some real jewels out here.
Again, bro, I like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
History.
And these are the things that make me stand prideful and make me stand up to be like, yo, you know what? We're gonna do this the right way.
Yep.
We're gonna show people. We got a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, he's real, man. Shout out to Reggie. He's dropping gems out here, man. You guys are gonna learn a lot with Prince Reggie, man. He's really giving y'all real stuff, like real history, real facts, like real stuff, man. I got a question right here, man. Name a city you would love to perform in and why that you haven't yet.
Texas.
Texas?
Yes.
I think Yola said the same thing. That's fire, man. Texas is a beautiful place. I love Texas.
I got family in Texas.
I got family in Texas too. Shout out to our Texas family.
Yes, shout out to them.
What part of Texas do you have family in?
Wichita Falls, Texas, and Dallas.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dallas and Wichita.
Yes.
I have family in San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston as well.
Jeez,
I love it.
And it's beautiful out there.
It's beautiful.
It's completely different.
You been out there? You been out there?
Yes.
Yes. I
it's
love
completely different. I got to see bison. I got to see prairie dogs and stuff like that when you go travel in the mountains and everything.
See, I didn't get to see that part. I went to Dallas only.
Yeah, and then that car lifestyle when they do their car meets and they
it'd be wild. I never went to a car meet, but I know I seen it online. It's crazy.
Man, when I tell you intimidating, I was so intimidated by just the environment.
The environment.
I walk through again, and I go everywhere by myself.
Yes, we do.
On that aspect, I'm just walking through everything just in amazement. We don't see that up here.
Yeah.
So to see all of these things, big old horns on cars.
Yeah.
Now you got cowboys with the cowboy boots, and they gangsters, and it's like, damn, what's going on here?
Yeah, it's different.
So
it's different.
It's so dope. Then you got people with beautiful horses and stuff like that. The whole culture of it is
amazing.
Different.
I love it out there.
I got to experience it one time, and it was fire. And I just been like, again, it's like a drug. You just want to keep going back for it. And
so Texas is the place where he wants to perform at.
But
book him in Texas. Book him in Texas.
Yeah,
Let's
man,
go. He wants to perform out there, man.
Yeah, but I say Texas because one of my favorite artists that was around in this generation that passed away, rest in peace, Mo 3.
Mo 3 was fire melodically, bro.
That was one of my favorite artists in this this generation because you had a lot of people in Texas at that between Fort Worth and everybody else. Mo 3 was not only lyrically, but man, that nigga will sing the draws off your shorty if you let him.
Yo, for real, he will sing the draws off your shorty. No, for real, I'm really telling you, he's nasty like that. Mo 3.
And that was like a big inspiration to keep going with my melodic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he showed me a completely different avenue for it. But his vocals and his burst is completely different. He's got a strong voice.
Yeah, it was fire.
So that was dope. And then you've got Sauce Walker, who's always been doing that.
Shout out to TSF Business.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the Sauce. You heard?
Yeah, man, that's real.
Definitely with them. And then obviously Pimp C, Bumby.
Rest in peace, Pimp C, yeah.
My guy, Zero had a quick flow back in the day.
Fire,
so I've always been tapped in with that Texas
me
culture.
Too. You naming these names, and I'm like, he knows.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
Texas culture.
When it comes down to it,
shout out to Swisher House. Shout out to Swisher House.
Swisher House. Then you know what I'm saying? You had that chopped and screwed.
Rest in peace, DJ Screw.
Rest in peace, DJ Screw.
Rest in peace, DJ Screw. If you know, you know, man.
There's a lot of influence from that, and then you've got the Bay Area and California influences as well. That they have that certain womp.
Yeah, I like that Bay Area stuff.
Yeah, they got that certain bop on them.
I like what's his name? What's his name?
Dre?
Mac Dre's fire.
Rest in peace,
but
Mac Dre.
Filthy Rich.
Yeah, Filthy Rich is
fire.
Filthy Rich is dope.
I think Mozzie's from the Bay too.
Mozzie's from the Bay.
I think he's from the Bay.
And then you got dang.
Who else?
Asian cat.
From the Bay too?
Yeah, I think he's from that area. He got the song Mando with
Stupid Young. Stupid Young. Shout out to Stupid Young.
Stupid Young fire.
He's fire. He's fire.
I listen to dudes like that.
Yeah, I like Stupid Young. He's nasty.
I did a song back in the day with a kid named Rory from Mobile, Alabama.
Okay, shout out to Mobile.
He was with Doe B. Rest in peace, Doe B.
Doe B?
Yeah, he had the eye patch on him back in the day.
Oh, Doe B, yeah. Rest in peace, Doe B. Yes.
So I worked with those kind of guys. Going to Mobile.
Shout out to Rory, man. Shout out to Rory.
Yeah. Going to Mobile and everything else. That's a whole different ball game over there. Again, down south, depending on where you go, how you go. Crazy.
Now, boom, I got another question. Who is your biggest influences growing up in music? Your biggest influences?
By far, DMX.
DMX, rest in peace.
Pun.
Big Pun, rest in peace.
And believe it or not, I would say Zapp Rogers.
Zapp Rogers?
Yeah.
You got any more, or you want to just leave it at those three?
Look,
a couple more maybe? Or
I'll throw a couple more. I say after Zapp Rogers, I say
Zapp Rogers, that's the one with the
Computer Love.
Yeah, Computer Love.
Yes.
I can see why, because of your melodic stuff. Yeah.
So
that's fine.
Lil Wayne.
Shout out Lil Wayne.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
definitely. One of the GOATs out there.
Again, bro, I just like and I would say, believe it or not, vocal-wise, vocalist-wise, and anything else singing-wise, I think Cisco has by far one of the dopest.
Yo, shout out Cisco, man. You talking about Drew Hill Cisco? Yeah. His voice is crazy. Yeah.
You know, again,
when it comes to voice, it's crazy.
Music-wise, I would say Cisco's vocals as far as an artist, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that, and even Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston.
Look at that.
You know, those women
rest in peace,
belt.
Whitney.
You know, them women definitely sang different. For me, if I was in a concert for them, I'm throwing boxes all the way at them, flinging them at them.
Yeah. He's funny.
I love you, girl. You know what I'm saying? But in that aspect, those have been big influences.
Boom. Now let's go back to, when did you ever release your first song, and where did you release it? Your first song ever, like legitimately your first record that you released it, and where did you release it at? YouTube, DistroKid?
Yeah, it was YouTube.
Okay.
My first song that I ever did, It was called I'm a Rebel. It was like a remake to
Shout out to I'm a Rebel.
It was a remake to Wiz Khalifa On My Level.
Okay.
Oh my God. I hear that song now and it's like, wow, I did this. You know what I'm saying? But
I understand. We got some old records. They be like, man, hell no.
I did that song and I recorded it in my man Joe's house. Shout out my nigga Joe Molina, man. I said,
Joe Molina. Is he a video guy or no?
Nah, he was just one of my guys that I kicked it with on a regular basis.
Shout out to Joe.
Get fucked up and chill, and he just knew a little bit about recording or graphic designing, a little bit about computers and stuff. So he just put it together and he's like, yo, let's do it.
Yeah. But he's like, yo, I wish I would have never did that one though.
Yeah.
Is it still out on YouTube?
It is.
It is. He left it up. Sometimes you gotta leave them up just so you can see how far you came.
All of that is up there.
Yeah, it's good to leave it up.
My first performances, my first shows, even behind the scenes vlogs and stuff like that.
Still out there. So it's on
all
the internet.
Of it is out there. All the videos.
Go look it up, man. Go watch out his old content, man. Bring it up, man. And it's new.
Yeah, my first video with Steven is out there still.
Yeah,
too.
look at that. Shout out to Steven, man.
Shout out to Slow Mo Steven.
Yeah, I love Slow Mo. That's my guy right there.
Yes, sir.
One of the dopest videographers in the 413, man.
Absolutely.
Fire. Luz, what's up? Talk to me, Luz. You got something for Reggie? I know you do.
Yep, I do. All right. I would like to know, how do you usually prepare for an upcoming performance?
Great question.
Oh, man. Well, usually preparing for a performance, it's picking the right songs, honestly. Picking the right songs, because as an artist, you go through trial and error in shows. So what you would think in your mind would be a dope song to perform, people won't gravitate to that right away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you have other things. So I think finding what song would be up-tempo enough or enough to raise eyes or ears to catch their attention would be my preparation as far as that.
That's fire.
Okay.
Give him another one, Luz. That was a great answer, man. Fire.
All right.
No, you're good. She
She's over here picking already crazy. Like, yeah.
She looking.
Okay, so when faced with making a big decision, how do you decide what is the right thing to do?
You got to take a second. If you're gonna make a big decision, you have to take a second and third person point of view it. You know, you have to look at it in all angles and aspects. You got to look at it as to what benefit's going to be for you, what humility is going to be for you, what portrays you, and or what's your standard. You know, you can't go into certain circumstances with just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then afterwards now you're humiliating yourself or going against the grain as to what you actually stand for, or you're being put into a circumstance that's minimizing as to your level of creativity and or what your full potential is. You know, so you have to look at it as, you know what, I'm gonna stick to my ones, and I'm gonna go with what I know. At the same time as come out of my comfort zone for one or two things to try. But I'm not going to let these situations control the narrative as to where it goes.
That was a dope answer, huh, Luz?
Yeah, it was.
For real, man. Great question,
That
Luz.
means I got to find him something more challenging.
Go ahead. Throw another one out there, man. My guy got some fire answers out here. I love it. You're making the podcast beautiful right now.
Let me see. What is the biggest challenge of being an artist?
That was a great one, too. The greatest challenge.
Authenticity.
Fire. And why you say that? And why you say that?
Because for me, my music, me writing, that's my psychiatrist. That's my outlet. That's where I don't talk about things, or I can't say things, or I don't have nobody to speak to.
Yeah.
That's my music. And
Fire.
what I say in my music has a lot to do with my past life. It has a lot to do with where I come from and what I've done in my life. So I have now, due to statute of limitation and me changing my life to be a father and, you know, a husband, all of these things I can go and speak about what I've been through, my traumas, my PTSD, my stresses. And PTSD is a real thing for people who don't go to these things or has never gone through something traumatic. You'll never understand it. So my thing with music is authenticity. I don't want to steer away from who I'm not. I want to show you guys exactly who I am, how I speak, good, bad, or indifferent. And I'm not scared to say what most of these dudes are scared to say. I'll tell it like it is, good, bad, or indifferent. You don't got to like it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say it.
Now that we talk about PTSD, anybody that's going through something with PTSD right now, what kind of advice would you give somebody dealing with that? What can you share?
I say for people with PTSD,
like a tip or something.
Yeah,
like something
my best thing, and
to how to deal with it or something.
My thing that I've dealt with my PTSD is cutting hair. Like, believe it or not, cutting hair is by far, I love it.
So find something that could get you all.
You know,
yeah, I like
that's
that.
what I do.
like that.
And so I go around and I get to deal with all different energies and walks of life every single day.
Yeah.
It's so fire.
Yeah, that is
And
fire.
That right there keeps me away from having those moments of PTSD. And sometimes you get triggered from.
So distract your mind.
Yes.
Basically, distracting your mind.
And for the moments that you
something
do
you love doing.
you know, for the moments that you do get triggered, look at it this way: it's so easy to go crash out. That's the easy route.
Yeah.
But it comes with so many repercussions.
Yeah.
It comes with lawyer fees. It comes with
don't
bullshit.
crash out, y'all. Don't crash out.
But it takes a lot of work to really focus your mind on trying to be positive. Turn that negative into a positive.
Yep,
So
always.
if something's triggering your PTSD, for example, loud noises trigger me. So I'm quick to like, or I'll be out on your ass.
That's PTSD.
You know,
yes.
you won't even realize it or whatever, and it's like, yo, you good? And it's like, my bad.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
So
yeah.
in these aspects, I've learned to deal with certain things because of trying to get into that mode where I have to get out my comfort zone and go into these environments to where it's gonna strike my PTSD, but I gotta bite down on it and learn how to walk through it.
Boom, you know what I'm saying? So keep your mind distracted. Do something you love doing. His is cutting hair and moving around, and
That's
you know
it.
that's amazing, man. That's great advice for anybody that's dealing with PTSD. Now that we were talking about writing, when you were bringing up writing, I have a question for you. Do you prefer to write down your lyrics or punch in? What do you like more?
I like writing.
You like writing, right?
I like writing. Now, this is where it gets tricky for me because when I feel it, pause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Pause,
saying?
heavy pause.
When I'm in the zone, as far as my music, there's times that I don't even have to write it. It's naturally flowing.
Yeah.
And then there's other times where I want to get complex.
So both, basically.
Yeah.
You're into the both. Yeah, me too. I'm the same way.
Yeah. I like to. For example, we pay for studio time. So back then when we used to record, we had to get it all out in one shot.
Yeah.
You know, we couldn't just punch in.
Yeah.
You know, Pooh was definitely on our ass. Like, do it all in one shot. You got to do it better.
Yeah.
So on that aspect,
Yeah.
he was always doing things like that. So to record then
Great
and
producer.
now,
Shout out to Big Pooh, man.
I learned to be sufficient with my time. So if I go to the studio and I pay for 3 hours, in that 3 hours I can take and make 10 songs, 15
feel me
tracks.
though? Yeah.
And
so you prefer
you
prefer the writing.
My dude Sean will tell you by the time he gets up out of there, he got a headache and he ready to eat. But we go back to back with the songs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back to back, and I won't let up. I'll be there. Sometimes I'm there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I already did 4 songs.
Fire, man.
Yola's been
dope.
there to see this, you know, he sees how I move.
Yeah, I worked with Yola and I watched him be creative and he's nasty with it.
So you got to be
Yola.
resourceful. And again, it's all on your budget. If you got a certain amount of money, use your money wisely. Don't go to the studio unprepared to where you're just going to waste your money.
Yeah.
Make sure you go to the studio prepared. So at least have a formatted plan as to what you're going to go in and do.
Yeah, especially if you're paying for that studio time, man. He's right. He's
Yeah.
right. What's up, Luz? You got another bullet in the clip? Ready to go?
Yeah. What is your favorite part about the line of work that you do? That's music. And your least favorite and why?
My favorite part is just creating. I genuinely love hearing different sounds, hearing different lyrics, hearing different voices, hearing different everything. Because in all actuality, whether it's listening to country or rock and roll or hip hop, you're gonna get inspired by something in that. Whether you're listening to another artist in your area rapping, it's either gonna do 2 things. It's gonna trigger you to be a competitive person, or it's gonna trigger you and be motivated. So those things like that work out on its own. And then as far as everything else, I just look at it like, you know what? Let's just run with it. Let's have fun.
Just have fun. That's what it's about, man. Having fun.
If you can't have fun with what you're doing, then you shouldn't do it.
You shouldn't do it, man. Yeah, he's right. He's 100% correct. Boom, I got a question. What do you love doing the most, recording music in the studio or performing live?
I love performing.
You love performing better, right?
I like performing.
Right? Being in front of that crowd,
it's
right?
so dope, bro. You get to interact with people. It's not like when you're on social media. Social media, you get reactions in weeks, months. When you're live, you get to see people be like, "Oh shit, this
The
nigga,
engagement.
He just said that."
The real time engagement. Yeah.
You know, and again, I'm how do you say that? I say things that people don't. So I talk a certain way on my music and my freestyles and everything else. So when people hear those things, they get taken back, and it's like,
Yeah.
dang, he really said that. And it's like, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Let's go about it, you know? So I love that reaction. I like to really, like,
That's
you
fine.
know,
Me
I
too.
like to really
performing.
kick people over in a sense with what I say, my content, you know?
Yeah. Now, that's a great answer. Thank you for that. Now, if there's any producer in the industry that you would love to work with, who would that be and why?
Swiss
Beats? Fire. Yeah, he's
Beats.
nasty.
And I say Swiss Beats because shit, the music speaks for itself, man. Listen to the way that man patterned his beats from when he was doing the Rough Riders,
great choice, yeah.
all the way up until the Lil Wayne drop that he used with the DMX sample and everything else.
Fire.
You mean to tell me that these are not basically all the origins of hip hop in one? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more than just MCing. It's more than just rapping. It's more than just most people don't even know what an MC is.
Yeah.
An MC, for you guys that don't know, is a master of ceremonies.
Look at that. Masters of ceremonies. You
You
heard?
understand?
That's what an MC is.
Yes, there's 5 elements of hip hop: rapping, MCing, breakdancing, graffiti. Hello.
For those that don't know, you guys are
and
getting
beats.
schooled right now.
You understand?
So
So
out to hip hop.
you guys need to know these things because all of these things create the melodic flow that you guys are doing.
Yeah.
All of these things are the drill flows that you guys is doing.
Yeah.
It all works. You know?
Yeah, it does, man. Thank you for that, man.
But you have said that you like performing.
Yes.
So, from all the performances that you have done, which one is your favorite?
My favorite performance that I have done
Great
was
question,
the Puerto Rican Festival.
Which one, in New York?
No,
I'm
here.
about to say you did the New York one.
Nah.
Right? That's
What?
Next.
Yeah,
that's
that's
next.
next.
That's on the list.
Yeah,
he already put it into
Yeah, put it in the air.
That's on the list. We're gonna do that.
So
one.
which Puerto Rican one? The one in Springfield?
We did the one here in Holyoke.
Okay, the
This was-
Patronales one.
Yes, the Fiesta
Yeah,
Patronales.
okay.
And this was a couple years back.
Yeah, I did it
And
in 2024. Yeah.
I didn't get to do it last year. I was sick. I had COVID.
I didn't do it last year, too. I did the year. So you probably did it the year in 2024?
Matter of fact, it was me, you,
Yeah, I
I brought
did it.
Tyler, and I brought Yola with me. Remember?
Yeah.
I brought Belly with me.
No,
and
you
all
must
of
have did
that.
it the day before then, probably.
We did it during the daytime, but
I
I know,
did it on a Saturday.
I
When
know-
did he do it?
I think it was a Saturday or
For
Sunday.
real?
I'm not 100% sure, but we were there. Bro, you was there. I'm almost 100% positive.
Yeah, I don't
It was-
remember seeing you guys. That's why.
Remember, I had Gob doing all the craziness, getting everybody into the show. So shout out
That's
my
fire.
nigga G, man.
Yo, shout out to my guy, God. I call him God Deep. That's my
Yup.
guy, G Deep.
Yeah. So G, he's crazy as can be, but he gets these things done. And
Yeah, I love
he
G.
ended
That's
up
my
telling
guy.
me, he's like, yo, bring Yola with you and bring somebody else, Tyler, whatever. So we ended up, me, Yola, and Tyler. I'm 100% sure you was there. I remember seeing your brother and everybody else. So it's like,
Yeah, you did.
all right,
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
like, all right.
Yeah,
And then
it was the weekend. It was the Saturday. Mari Pili came down.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it
yes.
was.
So
yeah.
this is
I brought
fire.
older meter on the stage.
Yes, and it was
Yeah.
for me. It was the dopest thing in the world because my kids were there.
Okay, that's fire. They
Kids-
watched you perform.
My kids watched me perform.
Fire.
And
Yeah,
they-
I want
they
to
sang.
tell you right now, your performances are fire. I just want to
brother.
mention
Thank
that.
you. I
But go
appreciate
ahead,
it.
talk about the kids again.
They were there, and to have my kids singing word for word with me while I was on stage, I think that
That's fire.
there's nothing in this world that was better feeling
Look
than
at
that.
That's fire. Shout out to the kids. Man.
That's the biggest fans right there.
Yeah.
It didn't matter who was in the crowd watching
Exactly.
or nothing. To
They
see them
witnessed
doing
it.
that,
They
that was
witnessed
like
it.
I had a stadium of millions
Yeah,
watching.
they witnessed it right there. You know,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
My favorite performance.
That's fire. That's his favorite performance, the Holyoke Patronales. Shout out to everybody that runs that event in
Absolutely,
Holyoke. Shout out to
man.
Holyoke. Shout out to everybody that runs that event.
Shout out to everybody. In
Yeah,
Holyoke,
go
man.
ahead, Luce. What you got? What you got, Luce?
Se me fue.
Se te fue el avión.
Se fue. What type of advice would you give someone that is trying to do what you are doing?
On the music
On the
side,
music
and then we're
side.
gonna get to the barber side too. Go to the music side.
As far as music side,
Like the challenges
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that stuff. Like what type of advice would you?
well, I would say don't be so naive. As far as music wise, if you look at the lettering of it, it's a music entertainment business. Please don't be negligent at the fact that it's a business. Don't let your talents and your creativity blind you from that.
Yep.
Go into it understanding that it's 90% business, 10% talent.
Yep.
As long as you know that and you're willing to understand that you're going to have to take a lot of losses and a lot of headaches and hassles to pay for certain things yourself to be able to do that. It might take away from your creativity a little bit.
Yeah.
But as long as you can navigate through that, go and be the best artist you can be. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody take nothing from you. And separate business from personal. Yeah. You know, most people take things so personally, which is why you get disputes and everything else. And it's like, nah, man, it's business. I get it. Business. You know, maybe I messed up on my end and I didn't have my business up to par, or you didn't have your business up to par, so now we got conflict.
Yeah.
That's usually where it goes as far as the music industry.
Yeah.
Conflict between business.
Yeah.
Other than that, you don't really ever have conflict between artists that work with each other off the strength of you, my bro, you, my people.
Yeah. Do me a favor, repeat that question again. Repeat it.
What, the advice?
The one you said, repeat it again, because I'm like, repeat it again, the question.
Basically, what advice would you give someone that's trying to, get into the music?
No, because I was going to go on the barber side now. That's why I wanted you to repeat the actual question.
Well, that's what it was. Okay. What advice would you give somebody
for the
that
barber
is
side? Now, somebody wants to be a barber.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're a dope barber, bro. So
man,
I want to light on that too.
As a barber, surround yourself with barbers. Don't be scared. Go have fun, man. Go have fun, because the barber community is awesome.
It is.
We are nothing but jokesters. We make jokes from sun up to sundown,
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for the mentors and the people that I've had in this game. Shout out to Omar.
Shout him out. Yeah, Omar.
Shout out to Razor Sharp.
Razor, Omar up here.
Big Razor was the first one that gave me a spot in the barbershop.
Razor, my guy, yeah.
Showed me how to do scissor haircuts.
Yeah, shout out to them, man.
That's
Those are legends.
Bros,
Those are legends.
Shout out to Pino. Shout out to Agadi. Shout out to
shout them all out. Give them all their flowers right now.
Shout out to Koji. Shout out to everybody.
Everybody.
Yep. Because when it comes down to it, these are the community. And my dude Angel. I can't forget about Angel.
Shout out to Angel.
All of these guys have been a part of my growth as a barber. And
the community of cutting.
Everybody gave me an opportunity to be able to showcase my style. They made jokes as to, bro, you got a lot of work to do and this, that, and the third. But through all of them jokes, it built tough skin, and it helped me understand that there was a strict resume that I had to be able to keep up with to have a good clientele base. You understand?
Yeah. And build your clientele base. First, learn how to cut hair, really good. And you learn with practice.
And you have to be a people person, in all fairness. You have to be somebody that's willing to sit here and damn near be a psychiatrist for people.
You heard?
You got to know when your client's having a rough day. You got to know when they just got a lot on their mind. You got to know how to distract a person.
He's giving y'all gems right now for cutting hair.
You have to know how to separate your personal life and stress and what you got going on.
Yeah.
To literally go and make another person's day change. Because not only are you changing their look, you're changing their mindset. You understand? So
be a great barber out there. Be a great barber, guys.
Yep. But that being said, you just gave an advice to the people.
Yes. Absolutely.
So let us know, what was the best advice someone gave you?
Beautiful. I like that. I like that one too, man. What's the best advice you ever got? You can name one, or you can name a couple, whatever you want.
The best advice I think anybody's ever given me has probably been, be yourself.
Yup. Authenticity.
Be yourself and don't go against the grain. And I say going against the grain from morals and values. I'm big on respect. I'm big on morals. I'm big on family. I'm big on certain things. So at these aspects, I wouldn't be able to go against the grain for certain things. And I tell people, stick to what you know. Stick to your family. Stick to the people that are close to you. And learn to decipher the people that are there for you and the people that are just there for them.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a handful of people that are always going to come around for their benefit.
Yeah.
And then you got the one or two people that they mess with you all day, every day,
no matter
whether
what.
you up, whether you down.
No matter what.
And there's times that they separate themselves from you because you want to surround yourself with people that don't care about you.
Yeah.
But when all else fails, they'll be the first ones to come and correct you and be like, I told you, but I'm here for you.
Shout out to them, to the real ones.
And always be yourself.
That's
too.
it.
Always be yourself. Don't change for what other people want you to be.
Yeah, don't be scared
you gotta be true
yourself.
to who you are.
Yes, man.
The world's made up of a bunch of weirdos. We are all weird in our own way.
Yeah.
Whether you're a jokester, whether you're a serious person, whether you're a dancer, whether you're a singer, whether you're a
whatever it is,
whatever you do.
Yeah.
Stick to it because that's you.
Yeah, that's you. Be yourself.
The same way you look at yourself in the mirror and you want to make smoke faces or you want to dance or laugh and brush your teeth and make jokes. Be that person.
Be yourself, man. At all times. At all times, be yourself.
Yeah.
What or who inspires you? What or who Whatever one. Or if you got both, you know, if you got something that inspires you or if you have someone that inspires you to do music or whatever, you know.
My babies inspired me, man. My babies.
Shout out to the babies, man. I love that answer.
I got my daughter that's going to be 13 this year.
Yep, shout out to her, man.
And shout out my baby, Amani.
Yeah, Amani, yep.
She's definitely gone through a lot of tough times, and I got full custody of her due to these circumstances. So, which is part of the reason why I took a little hiatus.
Shout out to you having full custody.
So between her and my sons, like I have 2 other kids as well. You know, 2 that I'm raising, and my son that's mine as well. So I got 4, and all my babies are something of motivation to me. They all have their own characters. They all have their own personalities. Yeah. My oldest son, he like that drill stuff, and he always tell me, yo, come on, let's go rap, yo, come on. So I put beats on and I go rap with him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to him, man, that's real.
My girls. So
he know how to rap, Yo,
he got that little drill. Some things I gotta, he get the rapping.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that's dope,
I think once my son gets his words together, he's
gonna bring him to the studio. You're gonna bring him to the studio, right?
He's gonna be a problem.
I'm telling you, work on him too. How old is he?
He is 12 going on 13.
Look at that. He's starting early. Yeah, that's fire, man.
And so on that aspect, that's my main motivation. My girls is the ones that told me. My oldest is 16, gonna be 17, and she go to high school, and all her little homeboys and all of them, they be watching me talking about, yo, your pops is nice. Your pops is nice.
Yeah.
And, you know, yo, I can't even believe that's your dad. Like, what?
Yeah, that's my daddy.
Yeah, so they're
yo, your dad's cool.
It's a cool thing because it's like, one, the younger generation is motivated or inspired by even my music or something that I'm doing.
And how you carry it,
And the fact that I can have my kids be involved, I think is the coolest, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's the coolest thing because they're getting to the age to where they understand, you know? So now that they understand certain things, I'm okay with being who I am around my kids. And again, I don't chill with groups of people and everything. I know the world, I really do. Yeah. And as you guys know, you've seen me every time I go out, I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way to do it, man.
I'm always by myself. If not, I got my cousin with me, you know, but he's harmless. That's my, you know, good people.
Exactly.
So I do these things and it's like, yo, having them there to motivate me and be like, yo, that video's fire. Yo, my boy likes this. Yo, I got somebody that wants a shirt or a sweater.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good.
That right there is just like, all right, we got to get these wheels rolling because even if I don't take it to a level where I expect it to, who's to say that I might not open a door or build a bridge for them later on in the future to get to somewhere where I was trying to get to.
Yo, now let's shout out your movement. Watch Me Now. Let's shout that out. Let's talk about Watch Me Now.
Watch Me Now. Yeah. Watch Me Now stands for I can show you better than I can tell you.
Yeah.
So on that aspect, everything for me is Watch Me Now.
Watch Me Now.
You know,
that's his movement,
I started doing that with haircuts when I first started.
Yeah.
And
where did it come from? From there, from
cutting hair? It started cutting hair where it was like, yo, bro, I need the freshest cut. And I used to tell you, yo, watch me now, I got you. Watch me now, I got you. And then it went from there to making jokes on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Every week I was out here, you know, your baby daddy smoked roach blunts to get in your cheeks type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, watch me now. I was always saying some dumb stuff with it. You know what I'm saying?
So you took it and you branded it.
Yeah, so basically. I went, trademark, branded it. I had my cousin that he went and drew the logo out for me, which is the 413 with the state of Mass.
Fire.
My logo.
You heard? Let's go.
Shout out to my cousin Sam Solo One Customs.
Shout out to Sam Solo One Customs.
No, his Solo One Customs.
Solo One Customs. Shout out to him, man, for real. So and let's talk about your clothes, how you're a designer, because you took that and turned it into clothes.
Yeah, so it started, as you know,
he does clothes. He does his own clothes,
with the graphic tees and prints and stuff like that. I used to go through Holyoke Sporting Goods to get them by the dozen.
Yep. Shout out to Holyoke Sporting Goods.
I went from there to being able to use the sewing machines and getting the printing press and all of that.
Let's shed light on that. You sewing and everything.
Yeah, learn how to stitch. Learn how to do the stitch, but it's real simple due to the fact that you can upload the files. But now it's difficult because you have to really adjust the files to be able to stitch them the right way. And sometimes you don't know about none of this stuff, so you're just learning. It's trial and error. Man, I've done sweaters and all types of stuff.
And thank God for tutorials that you could go on YouTube and TikTok and all these, and you could watch these videos if you don't know how to do it and learn.
I had a broken leg, so I was just stuck. I couldn't do nothing, so I had nothing but time. You know, so on that aspect.
You learned.
Yeah.
At the time.
Even through COVID, you could sit there when COVID happened.
I had help with my cousin that he was more clever on computers and stuff like that, so he was able to set up the stuff to be able to put for the stitching. And so stitching and making clothes is fire. I do acid washing and stuff like that as well.
You heard? He does acid washing and all that.
A lot of new sweaters that I've done acid wash on them.
Yep.
We've got patchwork and all types of other stuff.
Fire, yeah.
At the moment, I'm working on windbreaker outfits and suits for this winter and spring coming up.
You heard?
And again, a lot of swim shorts, tank tops, shirts.
He be on his fashion. You know what I'm saying? It's
man.
real shit. I like that.
I like wearing different clothes. I got crop sweaters, hoodies. Yep. Again, we do stuff rhinestone. I do all of this stuff by hand myself.
You heard? Yeah.
And you have that on your platform, like you have.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, I'm gonna have him shout out his social media handles, and that's where if you want to shop with him, that's where you can go. At the end of this segment right here, this episode, we're gonna have him shout out his handles and do all that. Absolutely. That's fire, right? That sounds like what he's doing. He's very talented.
Good.
Man.
No, and I want to give you props for managing and being able to handle and juggle family, everything that you're putting in that.
It's a lot.
It's a
lot. Sometimes, don't get me wrong. You definitely get tired. You know, you definitely get overworked, overwhelmed. Sensory overload at its finest. You know, but when you take the time out, for example, it's like, if I were to get somebody that hit me up and be like, yo, I want 2 orders of sweaters. So what I'll do is I'll make a whole dozen.
You heard?
So now I made the whole dozen. Yeah. So here, you got 2. Oh, look, I just came over here to bring 2. Your man wants one and somebody else. All right, well, look, I got them here for you. Now I don't have to stress and make these the rest of the night or have to wait another 24 hours or whatever.
He's like, hold up, they want 2, I'm going to make 12. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I try to stay ahead. That's the best thing. Try to stay ahead of what you can do.
Yeah.
Use your time as efficient as possible. You know, again, I pay for my studio time, so I try to get in 3, 4 songs every time that I go, even if it's not necessary. But I try to get those 2, 3 done. When I shoot videos, I try to pay for 2, 3, 4 videos at a time, just so I can have them all on set. So when I'm ready to shoot, I got it back to back.
Yeah.
Everything I try to do in a reasonable time frame.
In a timely fashion.
Yeah, man.
Organized. That's called being organized.
You heard? Be organized out there, y'all. If you're trying to succeed, you got to be organized.
Yeah, because I travel for haircuts. So on that aspect, I'm up and down, back and forth in my car all day long.
Yeah. Hit him up for cuts, y'all. If y'all want a haircut,
man,
in the 413.
You already know.
Or if you want to book him out to fly out, pay for his flight, you know. And
we do that as well.
He travels as well on planes.
I go all the way as far out to Pittsfield. I go all the way out to North Adams, Amherst, Agawam. Yeah. I'm even willing to travel to New York. You know what I'm saying? So I've definitely done a couple of trips out that way. Shout out to Jay Walker and the guys out there.
Shout out to them, man. For real.
But it's just trying to just keep busy. I think it comes from the lifestyle that I lived prior. Yeah. I was always on the go. Yeah. Always on the go.
That's a good thing, though, because you're on the grind, basically. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and before I ain't have a car, so I was always walking and riding the bike. I'm out.
Move.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It comes with the territory.
So there's no excuses out there. If you don't got a car, get on that bike, get on that bus, make moves.
The buses are free to June.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
And they got Uber now. Back then, we used to have to pay $20 for a cab.
Yeah, they got
$30 a cab. Bro, y'all can pay $5-6 for an Uber. Go do that. And buses are super free now.
Yeah.
Back then, it was $125.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that it's free. Shout out to the PBTA, man. Whoever was part of that.
They're trying to make it easier for the community.
Yeah,
that's fire, man.
Which is way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know, but
what else you got, Luz? You got something? Unless you want to ask something else, what you?
I just want to the last question that I have.
Okay, I got a couple more too.
Is if you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
Great question.
If I could change anything about the industry, talent would matter.
Yeah.
Talent would matter. Real singing, real R&B would be back.
Yeah.
You know, real hip hop with meaning, with conviction, real melodic flows and stuff that really sticks, not drug music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the drug music.
Yeah.
And it's sad that they influencing nothing but drugs. It's okay if you want to do that on your own.
There's always going to be consumers for that, though. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be consumers.
There's definitely consumers.
But I understand
for that,
what you're saying.
You know, and I look at it as you don't see wealthy drug addicts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't see rich drug addicts.
Yeah.
So
true.
Take that as you need to. You know, and really try to stay as focused as possible. Again, find people in this world, in this industry, that relate to your background, to relate to your situation as to what you can go and fall on.
Yeah.
You know, I always tell people, bro, I look at 50 crazy as dope as he was as an artist. Yeah. One, he really lived it, bro.
Yeah.
He really lived. He liked that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 50 been like that. And
50 funny as hell. I love 50's mindset.
Yes, you can't play with him. You cannot play with him. He always take time out his schedule to do it. But look at the accolades that the man's achieved.
Yeah.
Look at how far he's come success-wise. He's taken that literally from everything that most people glorify or want to be. He was there.
Yeah.
And now look at him. That man wearing suits.
Businessman out here.
Wearing suits and smiling in people's faces.
Bro,
like
movie directors. Like
he's owning big old platforms and all types of major things, and he's giving outlets and resources to the people that were played.
That's
Come
big
on,
shout out
man.
to 50 Cent for real.
You got to look at it that way. Look at how far he came. He came from nothing for real. You know?
Man.
He came from getting shot 9 times. That was his claim to fame.
Yeah.
But the claim to fame almost killed him.
Now, boom, I got another question too. What's your go-to ritual or environment for writing or composing music? Like, what's your go-to ritual or environment?
Bro, I sit in the car. I'll roll up 2 blunts, and I'll sit in the car, and I will sit there, and I will scroll.
Weed's legal in Massachusetts, guys. You know what I'm saying? Marijuana's legal out here for recreational.
And I be parked in my private driveway.
And he be parked in his house.
So,
safely.
Don't smoke and drive, man.
Don't come on my driveway thinking you're gonna bother me. Okay, this is private property.
Funny.
But I sit in the whip and I'll smoke again. I'm away from the kids, and everybody else, and I put the music on, and
that's the way you're able to really like.
I'll run through the beat packages and stuff like that, or I'll tell 1 or 2 of the guys, yo, send me some beats, or I'll get on YouTube, find something, and then hit the guys like, yo, recreate something like this. I need this tempo, this melody.
Yeah.
So I would already try to have the verse done, even if I wrote to an outsourced beat. I would try to have already something done to give them to work for, so I can at least get that done.
That's fire.
So.
You know what I'm saying? That was a good one, man. How do you handle creative blocks or technical hurdles without major label resources? And if you want me to repeat it again, I'll repeat it. How do you handle creative blocks or technical hurdles without major label resources?
Well, creative blocks, I look at it like when you get them brain fart moments that you're stuck and you can't, continue writing. Yeah. Best thing to do is switch the beat. Switch the beat and start writing to something else. Yeah. Because little do you know, you might have the same cadence on the different beat and the same tempo that you started with, that you can always go and take that first part that you wrote on the other beat and put it with this one, and now you have a whole composed verse or 2 verses. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Change the whole narrative. When you get stuck, just change it. Even if you got to take a break and go do something else for a second and come back to it.
Yeah. Fire.
And then as far as obstacles and hurdles,
for without major label resource, like being independent, basically being independent,
the obstacles
without having
hurdles,
the major labels and all that.
Again, I don't get discouraged. And I look at it as I gotta go as to what I can afford and be realistic. I'm not gonna go and shoot for the moon when I can't even get this rocket ship off the ground.
I like that. I like that advice right there. That was good. That was good.
I'm going to be as realistic as possible and work with my budgets. And sometimes people get their hopes up so high that they get disappointed so quickly. So I try not to get my hopes up so high. So sometimes it's like a turnaround. It's like, oh, I didn't even expect this, and this is fire. And then sometimes it's like, if it's a disappointment, then it's like, all right, cool, it's whatever, it's all right. You know?
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. That's a good one. What is your future vision with your career? What do you see yourself like? What's your future vision? What do you have in for the future?
In all retrospect, I would love to be like a ghostwriter. I would like
That's fire.
I would like to be behind the scenes, because I don't mind performing. I don't mind, but I'm not really too much of a fan of all the lights and all of that. I'm really a reclusive person. I like to keep to myself, type of thing.
Being a ghostwriter,
I wouldn't mind being a ghostwriter or having involvement in creative spaces. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just like the low key thing.
That's fine. Being in a room with a bunch of writers and just writing stuff together.
Man, or even just being with artists one-on-one and working with them and doing things like that. Or
I like that.
If I have a bunch of compositions of music, might as well just take them and put them with people that's going to work with them,
Yeah. Beautiful. Now, we're almost done with the show. I'm about to hit you with rapid fire questions.
Let's do it.
Basically, I say something and you just pick, or, like that. So basically, who's your favorite rapper ever?
DMX.
Shout out to DMX. Boom. That's fire. Yeah, I love DMX. New York, LA, or Miami?
New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Shout out to New York on that. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite food?
Man, my favorite food would be steak, mashed potatoes, and steamed broccoli.
I love it. That's perfect, man. I love that. I love that dish too. Let me see what else we got. what's your craziest contact in your phone? Like it could be like celebrities, or it could be like what's your whatever you think. If you could say one, or if you don't have one, that's fine too.
You don't have to say anything.
Yeah, well, you'd be like, nah, I don't have one. You good? You know, say what's your craziest contact?
You know what? The craziest person in my contacts, and I'm gonna say it like this, and I love this man to death as my brother, is G. God D.
Yeah, that's my
that
guy.
Man is
shout out to God D. That's my dude.
If anybody meets him, and
his energy's amazing.
Listen,
bro.
I'm gonna just say it like this: for anybody that meets me in the future after these interviews and G's with me, don't mind him. He got ADHD.
Yeah, like us, like we all have.
He's straightforward. You heard?
Yeah, he's real.
His intentions are always the best.
They are.
You
they
know?
are. He's a good one, man.
He's just overly aggressive and adamant about what he means.
That's real, though. Yo, you hit me off guard. I didn't know you was gonna say Gab D the crazy.
Yeah,
yo, he's the man, bro. I love Gab D.
Man.
He really is. He really is. All he does is tries to like help. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
he has a great energy of trying to help.
He's
a visionary. He has a vision as well.
He's been the reason why all these accolades or opportunities have been able to happen. Where I wasn't able to pay for things, Gab D paid for it.
Yeah, Gab D's the man, bro. Shout out to Gab D, bro. We love you, my G.
Shout out G, man.
Yeah, man.
Love you, brother.
Hell yeah. Boom. Biggie or Tupac?
I don't even want to choose none of them.
You don't want to choose none of them? You're good. You're good. But if you had to,
if I had to, I would just say
you had no choice. But he said he didn't want to choose none of them. Nobody, you know.
Yeah, because they're
basically both. He's saying.
Yeah. Again,
you can say both. You can say both.
I will say both because I'm big on lyrics.
Yeah, he said both. You know what I'm saying? That's his answer. Interscope or Def Jam? Just for whatever. Def Jam. Def Jam. Boom. Atlantic Records or Empire?
Empire.
Fire. Independent or major? Indie. Eminem or Jay-Z?
M.
You heard? Let's go.
Yeah.
Boom.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Yo, we already at the end of the show. Now for those, great interview, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming through. Now for everybody, that's your camera over there. For anybody, go ahead and shout out your social media handles where they can find you.
Yes, man.
And all that for the haircuts, for the clothes, everything.
For social media, you can find me at The Real Prince Reggie on Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, The Real Prince Reggie. And for my music on all digital platforms, whether it's streaming platforms, iTunes, iHeart, Deezer, Spotify, Apple, Prince Reggie. Just type in my name, the catalog will come out. On YouTube, you got 2 different pages. You got one with my videos and one with my music. Also, you can see a lot of my videos with Sly DeVoe, with Sly W. DeVoe's page as well. So got new videos, new content, everything coming out. The next song that I'm going to be dropping is called Mr. Watch Me Now. This is the single for 2026 that I'm starting the year. It's called Mr. Watch Me Now. Shout out to my guy Sean on the Source. Shout out to Paper City Studios. Shout out to Holyoke, Springfield, Chicopee. Shout out to the whole 413. You heard?
You heard? Love, man. Thank you for coming through again.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Welcome to another episode of Master Talk Podcast, and we out of here. Let's go.